watching the time. Kirk Franklin has been poor, rich, and he's been in between. He's hit all the stops on the new Black Overclass Express. Never heard of him?
All my people in the struggle, you think God's forgotten about you. Here's some pain medicine. Let's go!
He's the best-selling recording artist in the history of gospel music. 14 million albums sold. He's had a profound commercial impact on the evolution of gospel, which took off as the popularity of black megachurches and televangelism exploded. It made him a very rich man. As a child, Franklin rebels, gets into trouble with drugs, but a guardian angel saves his life.
So this is my old house, man. Gertrude was the 64-year-old woman that adopted me. She always found a way to scramble up some dollars to have $20 a month to play for my music lessons.
4 decades later, he plays to sold-out crowds, from New York to Paris to Nigeria. Gertrude's sacrifices so many years ago changed Kirk's life profoundly. When you acquired your first wealth, was it hard for you?
Yes, it was very hard. You never have anybody say to you when you're 23 years old and you get a publishing check that is bigger than anything you've ever experienced before in your life for writing one song. I mean, you don't know what to do. And if you don't have anybody saying to you, okay, someday you're gonna be 40. Someday you're gonna have kids that wanna go to college. You're not listening to that. You're gonna go get that new BMW. You're gonna go get that new Benz. You know, you want that new bling. You want that new ice, baby. What?
Certainly people in this black overclass group have been criticized for focusing disproportionately on the material things and not enough on charitable giving. Is that a fair assessment?
Whether it's this new upper class of African Americans or it's just the culture, is that money, things, and success and power is becoming these little gods.
Hi, man, it was good seeing you.
My problem is that when I go to inner city schools and I don't see any of the wealth that Black America is making, I'm not seeing that influence. When I drive down the street in Black America, I just think that now that we have a black president, I believe that we don't have a lot of excuses anymore.
How does it pertain to black athletes and entertainers?
How many more chains? How many more cars? One Bentley couldn't put computers in an inner city school to help kids that are struggling. We can take our wealth and put it back into our communities.
Is it a nice, wholesome song?
And Tammy, we spent a lot of time with a lot of the biggest names in sports and entertainment. And we talk a lot about this responsibility that people have. Some people say that it's an unfair responsibility.
I disagree. It doesn't mean that you can just kind of live how you want, act how you want, you know, without consequence.
These are my rugrats.
Hey, Ron.
My rugrats.
Easy for people to see one side of the picture, to see you've got this enormous house, you've got a beautiful car, which you've earned all of these things. But it's easy for people to look at the material things and just deduce to that you could be doing more.
Yes,
is that unfair?
Well,
because I hear that with the hip hop generation.
The criticism is good in this way. It always makes you look in the mirror and to ask yourself the hard questions. Who helped you think the way you think it?
Kirk holds that mirror up to kids in his church youth group. Do your teachers see you as future CEOs of Fortune 500 companies? Do you believe that your teachers believe in you?
Teachers, if you trying to help a kid, you don't tell them they can't be something. So I told my teacher, I'm gonna attend law school and become an attorney at law. She cut me off right there. No, you can't be it. I was shocked that she really said that.
What do you think about the way that blacks are depicted on television?
It makes me feel ashamed. It makes me feel not self-worthy enough to even say I'm a black person, or even enough to own up to my ethnicity or to my race of being an African American.
All of the young people that we're talking to have struggled to a certain extent with being in this evolutionary process, with climbing the ranks, but saying, I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
Is that the case? Is that the case?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And will be a work in progress till the day I die.